Hey you guys, welcome to a new episode of Food and a Single Guy with me, your very own AMARU. Now you guys, I am very excited about today's episode because at long last I am able to bring you a dish from the Amer-Indian cuisine from my country. Oh yes, in America you refer to your indigenous people as Native American. In our country, the Republic of Suriname, we say Amer-Indians, of which I am a proud descendant. Oh yes, on my mom's side. Now you guys, I am so excited because now all the people that live in my country are represented on my channel. And that is something to be proud of, I think. So we have dishes from the Japanese cuisine, from the Indian cuisine, the Chinese cuisine, the black cuisine, and now a dish from the Amer-Indian cuisine. And I'm very happy about that. And I'll tell you what triggered me to make this dish, because I went to the tropical supermarket not too long ago and I saw this fruit. They're called Awarra. And what I'm gonna make, by the way, is called Awarra Occo. Occo is like a little fruit salad. You know, they make it mostly with this fruit. And I haven't had Awarra since my childhood. So when I went to the tropical supermarket the other day, I saw them and I'm like, okay, I need this. I'm gonna make the Occo because now finally I will be able to represent my people, my indigenous people on my channel. I was elated like a mohogo. So I'm gonna show you how it's made. It's called Awarra Occo. And Awarra is related to coconuts. It is a member of the palm family and it is innate to the South American plateau, the South American rainforest, predominantly in Brazil, but also in my country and in Guyana and in French Guyana, I think. And in my country, like I said, it's called Awarra. In Brazil, it's called tucum. And I believe in Guyana, it's called Awarra or something like that. But you can do your own research. You'll find plenty of information online for Awarra. Now you guys, something else that I'd like to direct your attention to as far as our Amer-Indians, I'm going to insert a picture for you right now. And this is the coat of arms of my country. And as you can see on both sides of the coat of arms, there's an Amer-Indian man with his hunting gear. And the Amer-Indian people had to fight long and hard to be included in the coat of arms because our colonizers didn't want to include them at first. But they won that battle too. So here's to our Amer-Indian people, the indigenous people of South America, Central America, and North America. We salute you and we love you. Thank you for everything. Now you guys, something else that I want to share with you on video, and I did share this news on the community tab a couple of days ago. For those of you that may have missed it, I am now sharing this with you on video because our culinary web series, Food and the Single Guy, has won 2 more awards last month, in addition to the first one a couple of months ago. So Food and the Single Guy won in the category Best Web/TV Series at the Florence Film Awards and at the New York Movie Awards. And these are monthly film festivals. You can submit your work for consideration, be it a music video, a short film, a documentary, a web series, and then after some time they will tally the votes and they will notify you if you're a winner or not. So we have won yet again. So let me say thank you to all of you for helping me grow this channel, because without an audience, an artist doesn't have a show. So this is as much a win for me as it is for you. Okay? Now, that's it pertaining to all these church announcements. So without further ado, let us move on to the preparation of this delicious Awarra Occo. Okay, you guys, so this is what the Awarras look like, and I've just washed them. Let me give you an up close and personal look of the fruit. This is what it looks like. And as I said earlier in the video, this is related to the coconut, to the palm. It's a member of the palm family, okay? Closely related to the coconut. Now, this is what it looks like. And what you're gonna do next, you're going to remove the crown of the Awarra with your knife, just like so. Ever so gently, because you don't wanna injure yourself with the knife. And this is what it looks like when you remove the crown. And the flesh of this fruit is very tough and very chewy, okay? Next, what I'm gonna do, I am simply going to slice into the fruit, just like this. And I'm gonna remove the flesh of the fruit. There we go. So we're going to continue to remove that delicious flesh, that delicious meaty bit. There we go. And when I tell you that peeling these is a workout, you have got to believe me. These are not easy to peel, all right? And when you do peel them, you got to be very careful because this is a very oily fruit. And therefore, when you peel them, your knife will get oily and it may slip. So you want to be very careful because you don't want to injure yourself. And you want to remove as much of the flesh as you possibly can. See? So this is what the stone looks like. See? It's black. And as tough as these are to peel, I still cannot help but to flash back to my youth. And I remember growing up in the country, we had an Awarra tree in the backyard. It was hell getting the fruit from the tree because the leaves of this tree have a lot of thorns, very long, very dangerous thorns. So you had to be very skilled to climb that tree to get to the fruit. I was never that brave, okay? I always used rocks or something to, you know, get to the fruit. I would stone the tree so the fruit would fall to the ground so I could eat it. But even that wasn't easy. Okay, you guys, so we're all done peeling the Awarra. And next what we're gonna do, we are going to add some brown sugar to the fruit. 1, 2, 3, 4 teaspoons of brown sugar. And next we're going to give it a good stir. There's really nothing to it, you guys. There we go. So next we're going to transfer the Awarra with the sugar into a nice little plastic container. Let me make some room. Just like that. I'm going to transfer the fruit, coat it with the brown sugar into this container. See? So next what we're going to do, we're going to cover this container with the lid, and we're going to put this in a warm place to proof for about a couple of days. Now, back home in the tropics, we would put this in the sun for about an hour or two, maybe 3 hours, until the sugar starts to melt. Because I live in Europe, we don't have a lot of sun this time of year, so I'm simply going to put this in a warm place, and in about 2 to 3 days, the sugar will have melted, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, you guys, so it's the next day. Let's have a look at the Occo. Let me open this thing carefully. There we go. And as you can see, almost all of the sugar is melted. And it has turned into a nice syrupy concoction, and that is what you want. Now let me mix it all together like so. Ooh, baby, it smells so delicious. And let me tell you, the brown sugar intensifies the flavor of the fruit for some reason. This is so, oh, the smell is so delicious. I'm having multiple flashbacks to my youth, to my country. It's not even funny. Now, what I have here are the stones. And as you can see, there is still plenty of flesh on the stones. I am going to add the stones to the rest of the occo. And then I am going to give it a quick stir just to slightly coat the stones with the sugar. Now let me go ahead and continue to mix this. And then I'm going to give you a nice final presentation that you can use. Oh yes! Now before we move on to the final presentation, allow me to share with you a couple of other pictures because I simply couldn't resist. Aren't they beautiful? This is such a beautiful and delicious fruit, and like I said in the video, it is very chewy. And I have to add that the brown sugar intensifies the flavor of this fruit. It doesn't necessarily add sweetness, but it brings out the flavor of the Awarra even more. Now, something else that I want to share with you is that some people back home allow the sugar to turn into alcohol. That is a completely different vibe. Now, I don't do alcohol and I don't have that amount of time. But what I do have is the Awarra Occo right here. And as you can see, the sugar has turned into a nice syrupy concoction. And I'm going to show you what the fruit looks like. Let me get a nice chunk for you. Here we go. Let me get a close-up. See? This is what it looks like. And it is very chewy. And I know how some of you like it when I eat on camera, so I'm going to sample a piece. Honey child. Would you like to see my teeth? This thing stains tremendously, okay? You can just brush your teeth and it will come off, but if you're wearing anything white or anything light, don't wipe your hands on your clothes because the stains are not coming out. It is so chewy and so good. Let me have another piece. See? Now, I don't know if you're familiar with this fruit. If you are, this is a simple, quick little dish, simple little recipe that you can make and treat yourself with, or your kids. It is very delicious. All right? Now, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'm going to thank you for watching yet another episode of the award-winning culinary web series Food and a Single Guy by me, your very own AMARU. Until we meet again, people, and thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.